Jim with Lead Personal Fit. Welcome to our body split today. And today we're going to narrow our focus to legs, and then we're going to hit shoulders and back. So a lot of muscles kind of working together. I think you'll like this routine. We have got 8 exercises in this workout, but several of them are one side, then we have to shift and hit the other side. So there's actually 13 different moves that we're going to do within the first circuit. We're going to go through that twice, so that's 26 total moves. So this workout, it won't be super long, but it will take some time to get through those 26 different movements. Again, I think you'll like this, a wide variety of movements. I'll do this with you in real time, so I think it'll be really easy to follow along. And by no means do you need to keep my pace, but I'll try to keep a pretty good pace, try to keep the exercises going one after another, and then you can modify, pause or fast forward if I'm too fast or slow, okay? If you have fitness equipment, guys, dumbbells, of course, work great for this. Even some barbells would work if you've got that option. And you'll know where to plug those in. We'll talk about that a little bit as we go through this as well. If you don't have any fitness equipment or maybe limited fitness equipment, let me just go over some things that might supplement you to kind of get you through this workout. First of all, we do have some back extensions at the end of this workout, for lower back, okay, the erectors, some glute work, so it ties in nicely with this. So you may want a towel or an ab mat for that particular exercise. As far as resistance goes, if you're limited on dumbbells or don't have a whole lot, 2 to 4 gallon jugs would work pretty well for this workout, so you could hold 1 or 2 in each hand. We do have this, and a lot of these exercises are kind of compound. Now, we do have an isolation exercise or two, and one of those is a leaning lateral raise, and we'll talk about that in a moment. You don't need a lot of weight for that. So if you have some light dumbbells, they work great, from anywhere from like 2s to 8s, 10s maybe, depending on your strength. And some people can do obviously a little more than that. But if a gallon jug is too heavy, you can always drain some water off. Okay, so that's one option. Or you could even opt with some canned goods if you don't have any light dumbbells. And again, I encourage you guys to if you're working out at home, just slowly add some things to your little fitness area. All right. But if you don't have anything, guys, canned goods would work. And they come in different sizes too, so you could kind of adjust that a little bit if you really wanted to. Last thing, I'm going to make use of a backpack, and it's off to the side. Give me 1 second. So I've got a backpack here, guys, and really I think I'm just going to use this. We have a Row RDL, and this is completely optional. Okay, so you could just use the gallon jugs for this. I'm going to opt for a little more weight, guys, and it takes a little playing with that, but if you have maybe you've got some random kettlebells that you won't necessarily use for today's workout. Maybe you've got some old plates laying around, little weight plates that you can slide in here, books, paper. And the idea is if you need more weight than, let's say, a 16-pound dumbbell, okay, you could put weights in here. And maybe you have some mismatched dumbbells too, all right? You could throw those in there. So for my purpose, guys, I'm just gonna make it easy. I do have some dumbbells, and I'm just gonna throw a couple dumbbells in here to get the weight up there a little bit. And it's that easy, and you can obviously easily modify that, okay? So even gallon jugs, multiple gallon jugs if you wanna do that, okay? This is a little smaller backpack, but dumbbells fit in there pretty well, and again, it's easy to adjust that weight. Gosh, guys, that's it. So let me throw the circuit up on the screen. Again, I'll run through this circuit 2 times with you, and it'll do a really good job of getting those legs worked, and along with back and some shoulders. Okay, so first exercise you see is a curtsy lunge squat. Now, what I want to point out is when you do this curtsy lunge, I don't want you to turn the body. Okay, we're trying to stay fairly square. This is going to hit on the outside a little bit. So if you have some hip issues, go about this slowly. Okay, so go easy, and we don't need to cross over so far that your body starts to lean over. Okay, so you don't have to over-exaggerate that curtsy, right? Third point on this one, guys, don't stay real tight. Some people, when they first start here, they almost trip themselves up. They're standing pretty close. Guys, when you do this, get out there a little bit, okay? And that knee should be straight ahead, right? So, guys, here we go. Let's get this curtsy lunge squat. Guys, it's kind of like a hinge here, okay? So we're gonna do one side, and then the other. So this is one of those one side, then other side moves. So let's get about 10 of these. We're gonna do curtsy lunge. The great thing about this, guys, you really don't need, you can use weight if you want to, okay? You can put dumbbells on the shoulders, you can hold a kettlebell, you can hold a backpack. Body weight works pretty well though, all right? So it's a great kind of way to challenge your body without excessive weight. All right, so here we go, guys. We'll do curtsy lunge and squat 10 of these. So use your arm, the leg that goes back, swing that arm forward. It'll help you with balance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax. 10. Okay, you should really feel, you know, that pivot leg, the leg that's not moving. It gets a lot of work here. So hopefully you felt that, even with just 10 reps. Other side. Here we go. Now we're switching arms and legs, slightly across. 1, 2, 3. All right, so I can feel that right leg that time a little more than the left, and wow, great stuff. Okay, now we're going to work shoulders along with the legs, right? And we're going to do a lunge press. Now, there's a couple ways to do this. I am going to load half the body. So my front leg, when I'm in my lunge, I'm going to load that side. And the reason I'm doing it this way, same thing we talked about the curtsy lunge. You have this balancing arm. So this leg that's moving, as it moves back, I can move my arm forward and help with balance. Okay, so it's this. Now you can stay in place, or I think I'm going to just lightly touch forward so I can really drive with that front leg. We're not using the back leg. Okay. If you have a very challenging time with balance, guys, you could put a wall or chair on this side. So instead of swinging the arm, which I recommend, but again, if balance is an issue, you could kind of use this wall for a little bit of balance, or a chair while you do it. Okay, so let's get 12 of these. So I'm just gonna grab a couple gallon jugs here for my weight. I'll start with my left leg forward, and we're gonna get 12 of these. So we're back, drive with the front leg. Okay, excellent. I'm going to switch weights, or switch weights, switch sides. Over here. All right, here we go. Kind of get that core a little bit too. All right, guys, so feel the shoulders working, legs, these first two exercises, get some work. This next one, I do pretty frequently. I've mentioned how I like these in the past. We're gonna do a row RDL. Fit straight in here. We're hitting back, we're hitting lats, we're hitting lower back erectors, glutes and hamstrings. Just fits perfect, so we had to put it in here. This could be dumbbells, gallon jugs, could be a barbell. I'm gonna use a backpack. Real quickly here, guys. The hips, I see a lot of people do this wrong, okay? A lot of people lock their legs, round their back, and they come down like this, okay? Guys, this is not what we want. We want the back straight, we want the hips dropping back. All right, so when you do this, knees are soft, my hips are gonna go back. Now if you watch my back, it's nice and straight. I do a row, a bent over row, and then I come up with it, and then down. I'm never locking my knees, I'm never running my back. I'm hinging from the hips, keeping the back straight, okay? Pretend there's a board or a broomstick from through your neck all the way down to your hips. So when you do this, this area is always straight, okay? Work on that. If you have access to a mirror or a workout partner, maybe even a window, a sliding glass door where you can see yourself, work on that form, guys. This is a great exercise, but if you do it wrong, you can aggravate that lower back. Here we go. That was a lot of talk. I'm sorry. Here we go. We're gonna do about 15 of these. So we're up here. All right, guys. So here we go. Watch the back. My knees are soft. I'm hinging. Get that row. Squeeze the upper back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was 15. Again, a great exercise. Whoo! All right. Guys, here's another one that's gonna test your balance somewhat. You may want a chair or wall on this one as well. We're gonna do a one-arm row, and you've probably seen this in the past in the videos, but we're gonna do it on one leg. When you're working legs and chest, or legs and back together, this is a great way to kind of get both of those muscle groups involved. That support leg you're gonna feel, you've got your whole body weight plus whatever weight you're holding on one leg. You're hinged over. So now you've got legs, especially hamstring, glutes, you've got lower back, core activation, and we're trying to mentally think about the lats as we do this row. So we're trying to squeeze the lats so you can see how this kind of gets almost everything working, right? Your lats, your rear delts, the core, your hamstrings, glutes, so you get a lot of bang for your buck with this one. All right, so what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna grab just a couple gallon jugs here, and obviously you go heavier if you wanted to, okay? Balance here, guys. Weights in the opposite side this time, so a little different than our lunge press. So left leg down, right hand with weight. My right leg's gonna come up in the air, my left hand I can reach out to the side or forward, or I can rest on a chair or bench or wall, all right? So let's get about 15 of these, right? So I'm going to hinge over as best I can, all right? And we're gonna get about 15 of these, thinking about the lats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just releasing that back every time. Upper back, 7, by the armpit, 8, right here, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that was 15. So I'm going to change sides now. All right, if you're right-handed, it might be a little harder on your right leg. Okay, so just be aware of that. So we're here, right leg down, the left hand holding the weights, whatever those may be, dumbbells, gallon jugs. Okay, whew, 15 aside, those are great. I think I'm gonna use 2 in each hand now, and that can be sometimes, hard to do, but we're gonna do squat pulls. And guys, this is where you could use a barbell, you could use a kettlebell, you can use dumbbells, you can use gallon jugs. So a wide variety here. We're gonna do a squat, upright row, high pull, okay? So we're gonna squat down, trying to keep good form, okay? With these weights, it's gonna be more of a sumo squat, so all that means is you're gonna be a little wider, toes out, help with balance a little bit. So don't have to exaggerate it too much, but just kind of angle out slightly for balance. We're gonna squat down, try not to lean forward too much. So we're trying to sit down into the squat and just pull up. And guys, around 15 of these, all right? Here we go. So I've got these. Elbows gonna lead the way here, so I'm down. Elbows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Set these down for just a second. So that was our squat pull. Now we have a leaning lateral raise. You can go in a doorway. I've got a post, right? Something obviously solid you can hold on to. So we are simply going to lean and do kind of like an isolated lateral raise. Okay, don't need a lot of weight on this one. Okay, so that's why I mentioned canned goods at the intro. I'll use a gallon jug here. Guys, around 10 to 15 of these, all right? So we'll grab this. Just make sure it's secure whatever you're holding on to, all right? So I'm just gonna lean over. We got 1, 2, 3, excellent. Okay, so now guys, we're gonna go the other way. This may be a little harder for you to see here. I'm gonna come off this way. We'll match reps here. And here we go. 2, 3. Feel them. 13, 15. All right. Whoo. Okay. Feels good. Whoo. Feeling those shoulders a little bit. Okay. Next exercise, guys. We're gonna go a one-leg calf raise, and this is something we try to throw in. Want to hit those lower legs a little bit here. Keep those ankles strong too. You can use a chair. I'm gonna use this post, guys, and I'm just gonna hold on to. I know it's not much, but listen, you may not need any weight at all in this. So when you go one leg with your body weight, it's surprising how challenging that can be. But listen, if you want to hold weight, guys, you could hold a dumbbell in one hand, and I know everyone's fitness level is a little different. I mean, some people that really are in this can hold a heavy weight. Okay, but I got a gallon jug, guys. I'm gonna do one leg at a time. I think I'll start with my left. I think what I'll do on this round, guys, is try to turn in slightly, and that's a little harder with balance. Okay, and then on the next round we'll go out. Okay, so toes in a little bit, and we're just coming up and then squeeze. So we have this 2 count: up, up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Okay, great job. So now we'll switch it up here. All right, so I'm going to go right leg now up. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was 15. Just shake him up for a second here. We've got one more exercise. We have some back extensions to get in. So guys, I think I'll just throw the mat down here real fast. We're gonna do 15, and we're gonna pause at the top. Not a large range of motion. So if you've seen these videos in the past, this is an exercise I like to throw in there. Even on core days, obviously you're hitting the lower back, which is part of the core. I'll get these out of the way. So slow controlled. We'll get 15 reps here. We're gonna lay down. The legs will stay down on this. All right, so I'm gonna keep my head down somewhat. I'm gonna cross my hands, chin is down here, and guys, all I'm gonna do is come up just slightly. So watch this. I'm just gonna just tighten it back and pause. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. See, you're not going as high as you can. You're just squeezing that lower back. Was 15 of those. Guys, that's one round through. Hey, and listen, get water when you need it. I just kind of went through this. So I'm gonna fold this up. Guys, we gotta get through this one more time. All right, so again, it's a lot of total moves, even though it's only 8 exercises because of the one side and the other. So let me get to a little sip here. And guys, we're gonna go right into the second round. Curtsy Lunch squat, round 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch sides. Here we go. Gosh, guys, those are tough. And even with just body weight. Wow. Really can feel the glutes, outside of the leg a little bit. Good stuff. All right. So, lunge press is next. Remember, we're loading one side of the body. Okay. Other side is going to travel. Here we go. Left side, loaded, right leg back, right arm forward. Here we go. So we're back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, nice work. Let's switch sides. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Whew. Okay, we'll set those down. Legs are getting a little tired. Next one, go row, RDL, soft knees, flat back. That's what you want to remember. Here we go. I'll set this down over here. Whoo. Whoo. Okay. Now, more rows. All right, we have got one row, one leg. Here we go. All right, remember, wall, balance, can you do a chair. Weight in my right hand, I'm gonna stand on my left leg. And this is another one that's pretty tough even without a ton of weight here. Here we go. All right, squat pulls are next. 15 squat pulls. So grab your resistance, whatever that is, bar, dumbbells, gallon jugs. 15 of these. Remember, don't try not to lean forward with this. We're trying to stay a little more upright. Here we go. Elbows up. Set these down. Squat pulls done. We have a leaning lateral raise next. All right. I think I'm gonna start with my left arm this time. Doing the work. A little tougher angle for you to see, but that's the first round. You're just raising your arm above parallel to the waist, slightly above parallel. Right? 10, 15 of these. Here we go. Whoo-wee. Okay, let's go the way. Here we go. Woo-wee. All right. Kind of an isolation exercise, kind of get the shoulders working a little bit. Guys, calves are next. I'm gonna go right into it. Just a little extra weight here. Guys, we get toes in first. Let's go toes out here. 2 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. All right, we're going to switch these up. So right side now. Here we go. Excellent job. All right. Boy, went that quick, right? So now we're to back extensions. So we'll finish off with a little core focus here. Lay your mat or towel down. Remember, this is slow. We're not trying to see how high we can go. This is not about range of motion here. This is about contracting the lower back, pausing, coming down. Let's get 15 of these. I'll keep my feet down on these. Try to get the back Nice and kind of neutral here. Up. Right. Let me get up from the floor here. Whew, a little sweaty here. Good stuff. Hey, once you're done with that second round, that's all we got. Just 2 rounds. Guys, just a nice workout involving the core. You're working just about everything. Okay, we didn't do a lot of chest, our triceps or biceps, but boy, legs, shoulders, back, some core. Good stuff. I hope you enjoyed that routine. Thanks for watching. This is Elite Fitness, and we are bringing wellness to you.